The real Vera trade isn't NVIDIA. Everyone buying NVIDIA right now is already playing the Vera thesis. But Jensen said something on the call that most people glossed over. Vera will be supply constrained throughout its entire life. Supply constrained means demand is not the problem, inputs are. When NVIDIA builds Vera, they need three things at scale: the chip architecture, the silicone manufacturing, and the memory. For each of those, there is a very short list of who can actually deliver at scale. Let's start with the architecture of the chip itself. Vera runs on custom ARM-based cores that NVIDIA designed in-house, rather than some off-the-shelf design. Jensen confirmed Vera is ARM-based on the call, which means every chip rides on ARM's licensing model, even though ARM doesn't build a single chip itself. Then there is the manufacturing. NVIDIA does not make its own chips. TSMC does. And at Vera's level of complexity, TSMC is essentially the only option at volume. And then there is memory. Vera Rubin leans on next-gen HBM4 and massive LPDDR capacity, and only a couple of suppliers are close to ready at scale. So as Vera ramps, memory becomes one of the tightest parts of the stack. If NVIDIA really ships into the scale they're signaling, memory demand has to ramp up with every box they stand up. NVIDIA captures the demand side of Vera. The supply chain captures the constraint. For a 2027 watch list, both parts of that equation matter. Jensen told you Vera will be supply constrained. Most people read that as a risk. I read that as a roadmap. However, a finished Vera chip is nothing on its own. It needs the rest of the rack. Comment newsletter to get the supply chain breakdown. Nothing here is financial advice. Always do your own research. And I'll see you at the next Catalyst.